Welcome back to Park City Television. With me on the couch right now, Tony Duffy. We're talking Indie Ogden. How are you?
Good, how are you?
Fabulous, thank you for asking. Okay, let's talk Indie Ogden. This is something I'm totally unaware of.
Okay.
I want to get down to the nitty gritty. What is Indie Ogden?
Well, Indie Ogden is a community-run blog. Michaela Schaefer founded it about 10 years ago. She's a transplant from Portland, unlike myself, a transplant from Chicago to the Ogden area. And she created this blog just to kind of celebrate all the great things that are happening in Ogden, because it really wasn't being approached from, that community up type of platform. And in that 10 years, this is the 7th annual Indie Ogden Awards. So what the Indie Ogden Awards are kind of an awards platform that is by the people, for the people. Categories are chosen by the community. Nominations are begotten by the community, and then the voting is all by the community. So there's no clicks, there's no politics involved, and we celebrate everything from the area's most prolific volunteer to your best pizza place. It's really unique, and I've been involved in the event for the last 3 years. I'm grateful she trusted me to kind of help her with that, and we do themes every year. So I've been there for the circus theme, and last year was the Heroes of Ogden, the superheroes theme, and then this year we're riffing on Ogden's Wild West past and rodeo history. So we're doing a Wild West theme at Timbermine Steakhouse there, which is a huge restaurant with these banquet rooms, and it's curated like a museum. So the setting itself allows us to just be in the Wild West.
Right, you guys could be really creative
Yes.
with that space.
Yeah.
All right, let's talk about the Wild West theme for a second. You were saying at dinner time you're going to have live music. Is that going to be riffing on the Wild West too?
Yeah, so Scotty Hayes is going to provide some musical entertainment during dinner, and it's a 3-course dinner as part of the ticket. Steak, chicken, or fish. They're experts at steak there, obviously.
Steakhouse.
Yeah. And we also have 2-Bit Burlesque, which is going to do a kind of a can-can performance. And then RMC is a auctioneer type character who's going to deliver all of that, and then each of the award winners gets a minute or so to kind of do their thank yous and share what it means to them. So generally, if a business or a person wins a Indie Ogden Award, that hanging up in their office or in their shop usually begets more business for them. It's
right.
A really prolific platform.
Let's talk about the process real fast of how you become nominated, how you vote. I mean, how does all that work?
So we usually announce that process starts in October generally of each year, October, November, where nominations go out. And we have a lot of pre-existing categories, but then we also ask the public for what are other categories, what are new categories we should add. So we kind of add categorically places and things that people can nominate into. And then this year, we had a ton of new categories, we had a ton of new businesses, which is awesome because it kind of spells out that, that growth mechanism in Ogden. There's all these new businesses coming online, new categories, new business verticals, which is really cool. So then there's nominating, then there's a long voting process, the 45 to 60 day timeline, and then we announce all of those. The winners know in advance, so they can prepare their speeches or whatever. Right. But it's just a really cool process, and the whole community and the business community, commerce community, cause, everyone just comes together at this event to celebrate each other, and it's just a really, really positive, just a powerful platform that I've really enjoyed being involved in.
How many people do you expect to be there?
We're looking at 500. We're going big again this year. Last year was about a 350 event. The year before that we did about 500. We have the space, so yeah, between 350 to 500 people is usually where we're at in attendance and ticket holder. So and once people kind of know that they've won or they were nominated and made the final 3 or whatever, that's when everyone wants to come and kind of celebrate that because we acknowledge everyone. So
okay, let's talk the award show for a second.
Right.
How many categories? Do you know how many categories we have this year? Probably way too many to count.
I don't. There's a lot. And I don't remember exactly how many. I should have prepared for this.
Don't worry, Tony, don't worry.
I don't remember how many we ended up with totally, but it's about 30 different categories. So.
And it's just businesses of all kinds.
Yeah, businesses and people that are just, impacting and it's everything from the most stylish person, you know what I mean? Best Instagram account in the community. Just odd little quirk things like
Right.
that matter, though. You know what I mean? That just, that person that always shows up to every fundraiser or every event that just is always just dressed, or those people that have those meaningful social media accounts. Just contributing to what our community is and what it means, and building commerce around it. So it's cool.
I think that sounds amazing. 500, up to 500 people you're expecting this year. How can people get involved? How can they show up and in support?
IndieOgdenUtah.com. You'll find all the information there about the awards itself. All the voting's obviously wrapped up because we're just March 8th. We're almost to our party, and we're at the Timbermine Steakhouse. So you can find out more there for tickets and other information about the awards and how to get involved in it in the future and so on. So.
How cool. Well, Ogden is growing. It's actually booming. And I think it's so awesome you guys have this award ceremony just so you can show people, hey, this is new, this is cool, these people are important, this is part of us.
It's the equivalent of waving your arms around for the community. Look at us.
All right, Tony, thank you so much. Let's do one more. When, where, and how.
Okay, so IndieOgdenUtah.com is the resource for finding out everything you need to know. We are Friday, March 8th at the Timbermine Lodge. You can get tickets in advance. You need to get tickets in advance. And amazing 3-course meal, music, entertainment, DJ, photo op, and just everything that is Ogden.
Everything that you want to be a part of.
Yes, all the good stuff.
All the good stuff. Tony Duffy, thank you so much for joining us
Thank
today.
you.
Indie Ogden, that's coming up, guys, right around the corner. Go to the website, buy tickets now. You need tickets ahead of time. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right, guys, we'll be back with more.